are now on our way across the border through all of this insane border traffic. And we're headed to the Buffalo airport so we can go catch our flight to New Orleans. But we've got our luggage back there. So what we did was we're just checking one bag between the two of us. Nick is gonna try to fit through. Oh my God, this makes me nervous. You are so tight on this side.
Yeah,
oh.
buddy.
That was scary. My poor little, don't get into an accident on the way. That'll be very upsetting. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, we are checking only one bag and then we're each bringing carry-on. Plus you get a, what do they call it? A personal item. So we each bring a backpack. So it's basically like we bring 2 carry-ons onto the flight. You excited though? Finally
I am excited.
I'll
be excited once we're through this nonsense.
Nick really doesn't like flying.
I don't like flying.
What do you do to get through flying though?
Besides drug myself.
Gravel.
I drug myself to sleep. That's pretty much it.
Well.
And I try to listen to podcasts and chew gum.
Yes, chewing gum. We also make sure he has his pillow so he can sleep because he's a little princess. And yeah, you remembered your headphones, right? Good. Anyway, we're gonna stay in this line. Hopefully it goes quick. My arm's getting tired. Bye!
So in that time, let's make a boomerang.
Okay.
Wait, don't move.
Oh.
I'm doing the boomerang. Oh, you're horrible at it.
You could have told me.
Yeah.
Count me down.
3, 2, 1.
Did it go?
Yeah.
So we got here, it's really late, but here is a quick tour. Bed. I really just wanted to show you the nicely made up bed and everything being pretty clean. And then the bathroom. I'll show you the bathroom tomorrow better, but it's insanely nice. Anyway, just wanted to check in, show you guys what we have here before we go to bed. And now we're gonna go to sleep, so good night. Say hi. What did you step in?
Stepped in puke.
Welcome to New Orleans.
And water.
Going to breakfast?
We're trying to. We're on an adventure.
Adventure. Walking through the streets of New Orleans. We made it. So I'm thinking of getting, I might get the barbecue shrimp and grits and then you can try it. Would you like to do that?
You can get whatever you want, maybe. I'm just trying to, I'm reading.
So we got our mimosas for the day. What did you get?
Blood orange.
Do you like it?
Bomb.
So I've got this pomegranate orange juice one. Also amazing. Yeah, breakfast is here. So we've got, I don't know, eggs cochon, like pork.
Yeah.
Eggs Benedict, and then a shrimp eggs Benedict with like a tomato sauce. Bougala. Shrimp boogaloo. Bougala. And then a shrimp omelet with potatoes. Has the coffee from Café du Monde.
It's not bad.
It's pretty good. like your drink?
The hurricane?
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Just walking through the city streets of New Orleans with our hurricanes. Only rules here are no glass. And if you have a glass, you have to have a cozy with it as well. We are at Felix's. This is the menu. It's overwhelming. Look at all these oysters. Soups. Favorites. And, oh, look at that. Take the first bite.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
I am freaking out right now. I'm having trouble finding this side waterfish.
Good?
So good. We could
Okay,
not
well,
resist.
sorry guys, we already started eating because
couldn't resist.
it was amazing. But we got,
Gumbo?
no, etouffee.
Oh, yeah.
Crawfish etouffee. Well, crawfish.
Crawfish etouffee with crawfish tails.
Jambalaya.
Jambalaya.
And then red beans and rice. Yes. Yum. Sorry guys again. We did it again. We started eating.
We didn't finish it though this time.
No.
This is our seafood gumbo.
Put it in your mouth. Put it in your
I don't want
buka.
to spill on my face or my shirt.
And successful. It's like real life crawfish.
New Orleans, you know, we do have this reputation of being one of the most haunted cities in America. So the ghost tours, they're really, really popular in the city. A lot of companies do offer them. Now, 301 years ago, when the French came to settle here, there were people already here, the Native Americans. When the French settled, they built their houses right here first. The French Quarter, this is the original settlement. And part of the reason they chose to build here first is it is the natural high ground. Before the French came over here and started building all these houses on the river, guess what the Choctaw used the Mount of High Ground for?
Cemeteries.
Exactly. The French Quarter, this was a burial mound for the Choctaw. There are literally dozens of horror movies that start off with that exact premise. So, you know, what better place to build your entire city than over top ancient burial ground? So people have said the city has been cursed. This is the Andrew Jackson Hotel, and this is the beautiful Cornstalk Fence Hotel. So Andrew Jackson Cornstalk Fence. And when this was still the courthouse, this wasn't here. This used to be the gardens next to the courthouse, and at the center where the house is standing now, that is where the gallows stood. This was our hanging grounds.
Oh.
So they've had guests who've stayed at the hotel here who have reported sitting on the balcony night sipping cocktails and looking down into the gardens and seeing these shadow figures in the gardens here. And of course, the weird things experienced, they believe are the spirits of the men who were once hanged here. There was a young couple visiting from Iowa. It was the couple's first wedding anniversary, and it was also their first trip to New Orleans. So, you know, this is back in the 90s, so this is that archaic time, back where we had digital cameras. You know, back then, we had that thing called film. So the wife, she brought a couple rolls of film with her, but the first day, she goes a little camera crazy. She was taking pictures of all the pretty houses, the street musicians. So she's just standing there snapping away, taking a million pictures of Bourbon Street, and she realizes she only has 3 exposures left on the roll of film. That is the last roll that she has with her. So she puts the camera back in the case, and she told her husband, she's like, you know, I should have brought more film with me. It's late, like I'm not gonna wake up early to run around and try to get film. Please don't take any more pictures tonight. This is my last roll. I only have a couple exposures. I'm gonna stay for the tour in the morning. I wanna get like at least 1 picture of an alligator. So the couple, they came back here for the evening, they do turn in. The next morning they get up, they do the tour as scheduled. They have this crazy Cajun guy. He's like feeding the giant alligator chicken. The wife gets all excited. She takes out her camera to take a picture, and she's super disappointed when she clicks and the camera makes that annoying rewind sound, and she realizes the film's been used up. So of course she looks at her husband and she's like, hey, I thought I told you last night not to touch the camera. He tells his wife, he's like, honey, it's our anniversary today. I don't want to fight with you. He's like, I swear, I did not touch the camera once last night. You were the one taking all the pictures like we were drinking. You probably just forgot about it. They chalk it up to one too many hurricanes. That is until 2 weeks later when they're back home in Iowa. So they're back from vacation, and the wife decided that she's gonna have like a little dinner party so she can like invite all their friends over and torture all their friends with their vacation pictures. So She just found the film back. Her friends are coming over for dinner. So she was just sitting there going through all the photos from their trip. You know, anniversary, they're doing some drinking. She wants to make sure there's nothing like too embarrassing where she like shows all their friends. So she's just going through all the photos from their trip, and she's very shocked when she gets to the end of the roll from the first night, and she discovers that the last 3 pictures are 3 pictures of the couple here in the Andrew Jackson Hotel, laying in their bed asleep naked.